Okay, sorry about that. My iPad rudely cut me off. Told me it needed some storage space. I figured it out. Now we will move on. So, mill rate. It's a rate per $1,000 of portion assessed value. We'll take a look at it in 1 second here. How to calculate it. I know it will make more sense. I promise. Okay, so let's look at an example of what you might actually have to calculate for these. Tony owns a single-family residential house in Thompson, Manitoba. The market value assessment of the land, so that's just the land, is $6,900, and that of the building is $67,900. So together, we're going to add those together. What is the total assessed value of his property? What will his portioned assessment be? Okay, so first of all, let's figure out what his property is worth altogether. In this case, they'll both be at 45%. That's what that chart says. It's residential. We're told that here. That puts us in the 45% category. So we can add those together. So we have 74,800. And we multiply that at 45%. So that's 0.45 as a decimal, of course. Brings us to $33,660. Just so you know, that's not what he's paying. Okay, that's used to calculate his tax. And we're going to get into that in lesson 8. But this is just figuring out his portioned assessment. Okay? So don't freak out that you'll be paying half of what your house is worth in property taxes every year. That would be crazy. Okay. The municipality of Delta, BC requires $5 million to be raised from property taxes. The total assessment of all taxable properties is $252 million. So you can see this amount is a lot less than that amount, and that's what brings that amount down. Okay. What will the tax rate be? Write it as a decimal, a percent, and a mill rate. So remember the revenue, okay, the municipal revenue needed over all property assessments, property portioned assessments. Okay, think of that portioned assessments like weighted mean from our stats unit. Okay, it's giving it a weight based on what they think it's worth because it's different types of property. So the municipality needs $5 million out of $252 million worth of portioned assessments. So, handy dandy calculator, divide, so many zeros, gives us a decimal of 0.0198. I'm going to write that all down for a second. Asked for it as a decimal, a percent. We've been doing this over and over again with probability, and even in this housing unit. Times 100, that's 1.98%. Move it over 2 times, not 3 times, Mrs. David. Okay, and then as a mill rate. So we're going to take our percentage our original number, and a mill rate, if we look at some Latin, we'll find that's actually related to 1,000. Okay, so we're going to times by 1,000. So I'll have it in my calculator here. So our mill rate is 19.84. And that's what you need to know. We're going to do the next part of the calculating in our next lesson. Okay, if this was the first time you were tuning in, welcome here. Welcome back to math class. We haven't disappeared because apparently there's some virus going around in this world. So please keep in contact with me via the classroom. If you have questions, I'll post the answer key as usual. And take care. See you soon. Bye.